Hi, all the signs of the zodiac. I'm Pam, and welcome to your psychic crystal reading for the full moon in Aries, October 5th, 2017. I'm going to look into my crystal and get predictions and messages for the four elements: earth, water, fire, and air. The earth signs are Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. The water signs are Pisces, Cancers, and Scorpio. The fire signs are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And the air signs are Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. So the first group of signs and elements I'm looking into are Earth. The earth signs are going to be thinking outside of the box with the energy of this full moon, and you will be maybe linking up with some unusual people, or the things you're thinking outside of the box will be a little offbeat or unusual, but for some of you, you're linking up with some unusual people. Some of you earth signs are going to make some great strides forward and some kind of headway with some relationship. It could be a love relationship. It could be other types of relationships. It could be family relationships, social relationships, of friendship, or business partnerships, relationships. But some relationship that's important to you, you're going to make some headway with. Some of you earth signs are going to be singling out someone that's causing trouble. So if you're a teacher, you're going to be singling out the kid in the class that's a troublemaker, or in your own life or your professional life, there'll be somebody you're going to single out, and you're going to go, you know what, you're a problem, or you're a troublemaker, and you may call them to the mat on it. You're going to single them out, and you may actually say something to them about it. Some of you earth signs may get the feeling of wanting to manipulate and control others. For some of you, it may kick up that feeling like, I want to control this situation, or I want to manipulate this situation for some reason. Now, that's not all of you earth signs. This is just going to apply to some of you. You could have, some of the earth signs could have some news that comes in that the news may fly into you very unexpectedly, or the news that comes in makes you fly off the handle, like in happiness or anger. It could go either way, but you got news come flying in, and it's going to make you fly in one direction or another. So look for some kind of messages. It may make you mad. I don't like to give negative predictions, as many of you know. I really don't like doing that, and it makes viewers unhappy. But it may be news that makes you mad or sets you off. Maybe you're going to hear somebody in your place of employment got a position that you were hoping to get, or got a raise and you didn't get one, or your ex got married to somebody, or somebody you had high hopes for didn't turn out to work out like they got with somebody else, or your kid got in trouble at school. It could be anything, but it could be, you could get happy news. Yes, it's possible, but for some of you earth signs, I think it's news that's going to kind of rile you up. Some of you earth signs may go see a comedy club, a comedy review, or you may start doing things that are comedy, or just your sense of humor may be kicking up. But a lot of you, I see, or you're developing a comedy routine. Either you're getting really funny, or you're going to see a show or something that has a lot of humor in it. Some of you may go through a feeling of much needed rest. Like you may feel like, I've been aggravated a lot lately. Things have been torquing me, and I've been getting upset, and it's exhausting me, and now I need a rest. So some of you earth signs are going to feel like you need a break, a pause, or a rest. So now I'm going to look into the water signs, the element of water. This would be the Pisces, the Cancers, and Scorpios. Wow, static electricity, a lot of energetic things, people flying off the handle, people acting erratic. You may notice electricity in your house doing weird things like computers going off and on, power shutting off and on, lights flickering, stuff to do with electricity and static electricity in objects and in actual things that need electricity to run. For some of you water signs, and keep in mind these predictions and events can take up to 2 weeks to 30 days to occur. Some of you are going to feel the energy and the impetus to want to expand your horizons. You could start branching out and socializing with new people, getting involved with new groups, or expanding your work that you're doing, or expanding your horizons through books or education or training. But expanding your horizons is something that's going to come up for some of you water signs. You're going to feel like you want to do it, whether you actually do it in the 2 week to 30-day period, because these events can affect you until the new moon, or they can go all the way up till the next full moon. Some of you water signs are going to feel like your resistance is up or your guard is up. You may be resisting sicknesses and illnesses. You may notice a lot of people around you getting sick and ill, and you seem to bypass it. For some of you, it could be resistance to situations and people, or resistance like, you don't want, resistance. It comes up, whatever resistance means to you. I get it in a variety of ways, but your resistance is going to kick up for some of you water signs. Some of you water signs are going to start looking out of what is good for your own advancement, like what's good for you, what's good to help you get, more money, or a better job or a promotion, or whatever would be advancement to you is what this is going to emphasize. This full moon in Aries is going to be stirring up the pot in that energy about what's good for me and how can I advance for some of you water signs. Be cautious that you don't take too big a leap of faith and trust someone you shouldn't. Because I see some water signs putting your faith or trust in somebody that it may turn around and bite you in the butt, and you wish you hadn't. So if your intuition kicks up, water signs, that you are engaging in conversation or something requires you to trust someone during the next 2 weeks to 30 days, and you feel like you're not really sure, but you're going to take that leap of faith and trust them, I would guard against that, because I feel like some reason you get some backlash from doing that. Some of you water signs are going to recreate something you've seen before. You could try to paint a picture of like a famous picture, or you could be filming something and it's like an old movie, or you recreate a dinner you made, or you recreate an outfit you had from a long time ago. But recreation of something that you liked or had in the past or you valued comes up for you creative people that are going to try to recreate it in some way. I just can't pinpoint what it is. Songs, food, art, clothing. I don't know. It can be many things. So now I'm going to look into the element of fire. This would be Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. I see some of you fire signs feeling like the proverbial dynamo. This is going to light a fire under your butt, and you will feel unstoppable in some way. Some of you fire signs are going to take out something you had before or that you've had for a while and work on it. If you had written a story, and you put it aside, you may work on it again. If you had started working on a car and rebuilding its engine and you had to stop doing it for whatever reason, you may go back to start working on it again. Or if you were redecorating your house or renovating your house or making a resume or starting a website, anything that you had started and you had been working on and then you put aside, you may take it out and start analyzing it, looking at it, and redoing it and getting back into working on it again. Be careful, some of the fire signs, that you don't get too much buildup of frustration, because I see some of you feeling like something's not happening fast enough, or like you, and if you're waiting for a job, or if you're waiting for your kids, or you're waiting for a sale to go through on your house, or you are waiting for test results of some sort. Maybe you took an exam and you want to see if you passed a board exam or whatever. You may feel a buildup of worked up frustration because something that you are trying to make happen or push forward feels to you like it's not happening fast enough. So I get this like this volcanic buildup of fire in you, fire signs, that you are feeling like something's not happening fast enough. Some of you fire signs are going to put together like a sales pitch. If you want somebody to hire you, you could be selling yourself. If you have an idea or a project you want your boss to consider doing, you could be making a sales pitch there. Or if your job is sales and you have to try to get new clients, you could be working out a new PowerPoint presentation or something. But whatever you do, I see, like if you're in sales or you have to sell something in some regard, you making a sales pitch. You're going to be putting your energy out there like, come on, don't you want to get this product or service, or let's get this going. Some kind of sales pitch comes up for you fire signs. Some of you fire signs may make amends with an old friend or an old love. That comes back into the picture, and I see you willing to do it. So I don't feel like if they just show up and you're like, get out of here. I don't see you saying that. I see you feeling like, yeah, all right, we'll patch things up. That comes up for some of you air signs. Fire signs. Some of you fire signs may be making a quick getaway or an escape. You may be going on a vacation, or you may be starting to cut out of work or school early, leaving earlier, and a quick getaway. So this may be for a long weekend or for a vacation. You could be taking a vacation, or you may be making a quick getaway to escape from some family situation you don't want to be involved in. So now I'm going to look into the element of air. This would be the Geminis, Libras, and Aquarians. I do see some of you air signs feeling like too much time has been wasted with something going on in your life, and I see you being like fed up and having had it with people. So some of you air signs are going to feel annoyed and like put off by some people in your life. Some of you air signs are going to have a big jump up or an advancement in your career or in your money, or both. But like a jump up and an advance. So, or if you had a place in line and you were waiting for something, or if there was something you were trying to attain, there's some jump up or an advance for you in the next 2 weeks to 30 days till the next new moon or the next full moon. Some of you air signs are going to start looking around about, how can I spend my money less? Where can I cut corners? Where can I reduce expenditures? You could be actually trying to budget, do a budget with your money, budgeting your money. It could be something like that. But it could be like, seriously, like where can I cut corners? Can I reduce my cell phone bill? Can I reduce my electric bill? Can I reduce my bills and expenses in some way? Some of you may be looking to take a trip. Could even be to England. I know that sounds weird. Why is that coming up? I don't know. But at least some of you may be planning a trip or looking into taking a trip. I don't feel like you're actually taking the trip in the next 2 weeks to 30 days, although some of you might. It feels more like researching it, looking into it, trying to get good plane fare. Where's the best place to stay, no matter where you're traveling to. Some of you air signs may actually be feeling genuinely concerned about somebody in your family. There could be an elderly relative that's not doing well. They may have health problems, or just somebody you care about. Like, I feel some of you worrying about somebody that to me feels like their health is not doing well. Comes up for the air signs. Be cautious of tempering yourself to the emotions and feelings of jealousy or overreaction about events. And if it's not you doing it, you have to be cautious and guard yourself of other people doing it to you. So that could go either way, air signs. You might find this energy of this full moon in Aries, for some of you air signs, hopping from one thing to another. You might be like, well, I'm doing this project, and then I'm over here. Oh, I got to go out. Well, and then I'm going to call this one, and then I got to do that. And then I'm hopping from one thing to another, or projects, or all over the board. You could be scattered and hopping from one thing to the next during the course of the next 2 weeks to 30 days. I also see you being very, sorting things out, anything that needs sorting and dividing, like clothes or paperwork or finances and bills or your stuff, what you want to keep, what you want to throw away, like dividing things, sorting things out, and also being really getting prepared for a speech or some kind of, I'm going to call it a speech, but it could be any kind of presentation, anything you have to state outwardly, like getting really centered, grounded, and preparing what you want to say and thinking about it very carefully before you do so. So I hope this reading was of help to all of you signs out there. And I hope it made sense. I want to thank you so much for liking, sharing, and watching my videos. Thank you for subscribing and for Google Plusing. I do truly appreciate that. And please be sure to subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get a psychic crystal reading for your sign specifically, where I look into my crystal and get messages and predictions for your sign for the month of October 2017, you can access these videos for download and purchase by clicking on the link below this video in the Show More section, and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page for October 2017 psychic crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac for download and purchase. Also, you can access these videos by going to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Click on the Videos tab on my menu. It's a drop-down menu. Go to page 11, and there you will see the heading for the psychic crystal readings for October. You click on your sign. It will take you to that video on Vimeo. Also, the other link below this video is for my past, present, and future psychic tarot readings for each sign of the zodiac, where I took 3 cards for each sign. The first card will be about the past and how the past may have affected you and still may be affecting you today. The second card will be about the present and the events and circumstances you could be experiencing now. And the third card will be predictive about your future 6 months from the month of September, which is when I recorded those videos. You can click on the other link below, and that link will take you to those videos on Vimeo, and you can also access them on the same page on my website, page 11. The headings for the past, present, and future psychic tarot readings for each sign of the zodiac are there. You click on your sign, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. So I hope you have a world of happiness and success all the signs of the zodiac out there, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.
Please check out my other videos that I'm posting to my YouTube channel, The Psychic Pastry Chef, where I'll show you how to make great cakes, desserts, and pastries you can make at home, and I'll give you psychic predictions for each sign of the zodiac throughout the video. I hope you enjoy them, and please be sure to check out the other special videos I'm recording for my Psychic Pastry Chef Vimeo on-demand channel. Thanks for watching.